Johnnie Norton, UK sales lead for Mollie.
Cheers, pal. So we're here today to talk about, the tech-related challenges that payment service providers are currently facing, especially with respect to the current, economic situation in the UK right now. What are your kind of thoughts surrounding this?
Yeah, so big thing that we're talking about a lot at the moment is that reliability of service. Customers and consumers, as you'll read in our latest report, are really questioning what they're spending, and when they get to the checkout, they're pausing for thought. So it's about creating a path of least resistance. So having that uptime, ensuring that payment service is providing sort of as close to 100% as possible. Customers can check out with ease, with the way they want to check out in terms of payment method. So just ensuring that all of the taps are on, making it as easy for the customer as possible. That's a real big thing that we're talking about. Equally, as well, from a merchant perspective, ensuring that it's an ease of integration, getting that product live as quickly as possible. We have a lot of merchants talking to us now in the run-up to Black Friday. Can you get us live beforehand? And thanks to some of our amazing partners that are in the room here, absolutely we can do that. So I'd say those are the two big things that we're looking at from a tech perspective.
Lovely. Everything's a little bit uncertain at the moment. Obviously, I know your big thing is all about growth and moving forward. Are you quite optimistic that quite a few of these challenges that you're seeing will subside in the next 5 to 10 years?
In the next 5 to 10 years, I would hope so. In the next 12 months, I think it will be tough. And again, a lot of consumers that we surveyed are confirming that. Although 8% of UK consumers think that the situation will improve significantly in the next 12 months, who, I'd quite like to meet them. Very optimistic. But look, I think let's be realistic. It will be challenging for a lot of businesses out there. And as I say, consumers are questioning what they're spending their money on. So those businesses, whether sort of SME, whether enterprise, they really have to create a genuine and reliable and trustworthy experience for their consumers to ensure that they not only sort of build that long-term relationship with the consumer, but they make it as easy as possible for them to check out and to get the goods that they want.
Yeah, well said. And also we're at eCommerce Expo right now. I understand that you're talking later. Could you give us a little taste of what you'll be telling the audience about?
I can indeed, yeah. So we're talking about how sort of SME retailers can take on the giants, Amazon, ASOS, amazing companies, but equally, we want to level the playing field and ensure that, everyone has a chance to grow, as you'll see behind me. We'll be talking about where they can really win, and we'll talk about expanding into markets in Europe, and then also as well, in terms of that sort of the brand characteristics, the provenance of the product, where it comes from, the story behind it. Customers are still willing to pay more for quality experiences and quality retailers, and obviously the sustainability angle is still a massive factor. Customers are willing to pay premium prices for that side of things. So we're encouraging SME retailers to really think about the way they make a consumer feel.